So once more, a very good day to you all, and welcome to today's show of finance and operations module in Microsoft Dynamics 365. Now, our intention here is to show you just a bit about what finance and operations, both of these main modules, are about. And to explain just basically how the entire system is built. And I can also reveal that it is, yeah, it is quite much like SAP is built on several aspects. I'm not going to tell you everything right now, but and before starting, you can see that there are 55 or 56 submodules, right? Work operations. And I'm just taking this slowly because it took me a couple of hours just to understand things myself. They have actually mixed not only two subjects, but probably three and four, from cost elements to actually project management, and then you have inventory or product related categories, and then you have something on sales, recruitment, pricing and discount management, again product related, HR or personal management, and then you have retail and commerce. For me, that's something in between sales and web shop probably. We have a background from web solution and services, 15 years, and I've been working 7 years with ERP systems with SAP and Microsoft. So, if people, if you want to be a working consultant on finance and operations, then although this is a almost a demo version, you should know that the finance and yeah these features right here, they can be slow, they can be a bit complicated to define and instantiate, which means that when you're setting the values or defining an account, a number, uh, it takes several rows and columns to let you do things. I'll try not to speak too much because I have to actually think while navigating into this module. But my intention here is to let you show how it is built up, not on my proficiency in the subject. Um, and to be quite honest, I don't want to show you too much of the detail operations where I'm making things, because things will stop up here and it takes time to save things and all that. I'll just show you a bit of this and then we'll go back. Bank account, bank name, open, etc. Everything has to be, yeah, not saved, but correct for the system. What happened earlier while trying out the features was that I couldn't just I could save, but with errors. So probably one of the most comprehensive ERP systems and solutions I have seen from Microsoft so far. Obviously, it was we had many things in Navision and AX, but if we look at the detail orientation here, it is a bit sappy. They want you to define parameters for everything, and so I took you to this to show you what happens without doing anything more about it. And then we can look at something, yeah, something else, budget planning, and yeah, this is what it looks like. Filtering the search, looking nice, looking a bit like Microsoft, a bit like SAP. For those of you who have experience with this. Join tables. Integrated database setup with a database engine as well. Company field cannot be selected. Okay, why is it there then? It's not an index field. Do you want to add sorting in this? Okay, let's see if anything happens there. Security diagnostics, what would that be? Yeah, okay. Roles for auditors, budget consultants, accountants, budget manager, CFO, manager, financial controller, maintain budget plans, view budget plans for enterprises with actually consultants and providers, suppliers involved. Okay, that worked there. 0 1 forecast positions were updated successfully. Baseline and compensation group. Compensation evidence step must be assigned to generate an increase for this forecast position. Yeah, that's what I wanted to actually test how the databases react on minor changes. But this was the forecasting, and then you have the budget plan, and it's we have some templates here. Milestones, if we can check uh, something like that. That must be from today to, I think, next week. Now, what happens next? Yeah, Microsoft has just become clever as SAP's developers, making things both easy and worse. I just have to laugh a bit on this. Okay, there is no okay function for that is what I selected earlier. And we can go off with this and that. Generate budget plan from general ledger. This view. Are we allowed to select 22? Yeah. Budget plan narrative, include budget plan description. Yes, no, include revenue summary. You could just say yes to that. From period, that would be 1 or 0. 2, yeah, probably 3. Don't have that much numbers yet. Account type then, yeah. Do we need to select that? All of them. Um, I like this one, but I don't think we have any numbers calculated yet. Historical, that is also a nice feature. Um, okay, no, block fields, empty. Yeah, actually, not much saved there, so it's just going to reject things unless we see. That's what I meant by um, the over detailing of a system, because you need to know what you are going to call them, and not only that, also to see if you can have any selections here. Sponsor revenue, responsibility center, budget plan preparer. Okay, all right. My name is Jody. Jody, 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 Jody. Generation rules. You use factors. That's also typically for client work, where you add a factor of 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5. Could be present. To show you a bit of the technicalities here. Integration, workflow, store, order, synchronizer job, assortment details job, assortment lookup job, transaction sales transfer multi-job, statement calculate multi-job, sync orders, schedule task, internal org update channel job. Maybe it's made of Indians in India for their abbreviations. That's what they actually did with SAP for years, which was very complicated. So I can see that we can see that there are already errors, and we just have to. We didn't find anything to show here. Okay, obviously a demo version, so I'm not able to show more from budget planning, but probably some of the more complicated solutions or modules. If you want to look at the cost control for those of you who are accountants and controllers, economer, economists, actual versus budget, actual versus budget, yield, node here, node name, product income statement, how it's going to look, net income. That looks nice, for me at least. Yes, and then you can add and remove columns. This seems to be good looking. Yeah. Cost control workspace configuration. Columns to display variable cost, okay. Fixed cost. Yeah, fixed plus variable, right? So we can just unclassified cost, total cost, fiscal periods per column, previous period, year to year or year to date, year to Okay, average original budgeted cost. All right, that is the budget we use. And let's also just check the fiscal calendar, how that looks. All right, starting from April 1st. Yeah. Now, since we are in March, the yeah fiscal calendar will start by April, typically. Power apps open in Microsoft Office. Attachments, refresh, open a new window, and then. So these features were very nice that you can open up Power applications from Microsoft, open it in Office, etc., or close. Add an app. So we can make our own visuals, reports, etc. from there. And there was a you can save things in your have your views, your personal reports and analytics, and we'll close again. Cost control, and now we've been looking at bank management. We've been looking at budget planning, cost control, and some of those tricky modules because they require actually accurate amounts of data numbers, and if there is none of that into the fields and so on, then things obviously will not work, and you'll have to create your own things, make up things, which will, yeah, probably work because you're just making up things, and the system will trick you basically. Failed to publish Power BI embedded report. All right, we're just okay. Yeah, here as well. We're just going to show you how revenues, profit and loss, general ledgers will be looking in your system. For inventory, procured, nothing yet here, but that's okay. Variances will come up. Manufacture cost. This is an unbalance. Nice. There was low inventory turn for current month. Low inventory turn for previous calendar month. Low inventory accuracy for current calendar month. Just spend a minute on the links here. Yeah, so if you tell them that it's okay, then they try to save things. But if you cancel, then you go back. Inventory value report. Don't have that much. Okay, I was a bit fast in this. Something went wrong. Yeah, inventory aging. Total view. View. And let's just see how these ID numbers or serial numbers do look like for us. If we say now that and manufacturing reports, and out we go. Cost administration, all release products to configure, products with no active cost, high production variance, 3 segments, and I can see, yeah, accounting status. Obviously, we don't have anything to account. On hand adjustment, what is that? Please wait. Yeah, it's a product inventory. Buffer for call items. It's locked everything, so leave it. Power Automate. Yeah, okay. 365 compliance, apps health, LinkedIn integration, SQL data warehouse, Azure resource manager, table storage, Azure monitor logs, log analytics, data collector, log analytics, file storage, grid publish, app service, cognitive service, communication services, event grid. These were connections in Power Platform or Automate, and from here we can make applications basically. I wasn't actually logged in, so I'm not sure if this will work. Yeah, so probably you're also working with this for free, like many of us, and I think we just spent almost an hour dealing with Dynamics 365 and Power into Power Automation right now. But I think if we don't stop there, then we'll be kicked out. What do you want to automate? Back there into finance and operations modules, we were looking at this cost admin just a bit earlier, and we're just going to look at one last thing related to these cost related modules. Failed to publish Power BI, and that's because we did not actually do anything there. Failed to publish Power BI better reports. Just forget that. Please wait. Taxable document, India. And lost network connectivity. Then let's connect back on. Yes, okay. I think we just have to stop there because we lost our connectivity, and we just have to resume after this hour there. I hope you got a glimpse into basically what 4, 5, 6 of the finance and operations modules are about. And please leave us a comment if you have any, and we'll talk later. Thank you for being with us.